Good morning, everybody. Take 4. Hopefully, this will work this time. Oh, I have the vape buzz. All right, just for the sake of expediency, I have already cleaned my palette here with alcohol, and hopefully it'll work. Always clean those. Remember, always clean these tiles because they come, I think from the manufacturer, they come kind of like with a protective goo. You won't feel it, but it will. You'll see it when you put the alcohol on it, and it gets like bubbly almost, a little like not. You don't see the bubbles, but it gets a little particulate material, separates the ink, and it doesn't cover right, but you'll see it. Happens at the same time when you're trying to do, when the humidity is really high, which is 100% today. The time right now is 10:35. I just marking my time because I'm curious to see how long it's going to start from my beginning to getting it posted. We're going to do what are we doing today? We're going to do a landscape. And I don't know where I see them. I'm going to start from the top and work my way down. And I'm going to put a little purple here. And see, this is not purple. This is called Cool Perry. Cool Perry. I knew Perry. He was pretty cool. And let's move that down a little bit. Now, I haven't used any alcohol on this yet, other than to clean it. So I thought it would be interesting to see what happens with just the ink, just to see how things move without that. And I can't complain at this point. So, and this is a new can of cleaning duster. All right, we've got a sky in. But I'm not real thrilled with that sky, so that's honeycomb. I don't want honeycomb. Let me look and see what happens with the yellow, because I'm not. See if we get a sun out of that. Let's see what happens. I hate to do those kind of things at the very end because they mess up and then your whole thing is gone. But just, if that happens, and I need to go with my own preaching, make it part of the design. End of story. All right, we need a little green here, and I have lettuce. So let me blow on it a little bit. It looks like it might be dry. Let me try a little lettuce in here, and maybe I can get something going with that. Let's see what happens. Think about when you're doing this. Think about kind of like, you can either make them a dreamscape like one of the other really fabulous artists do, and I can't remember her name, but I can see her face, which doesn't do you any good, but yeah, I'll post that when I finish this. She's famous for her dreamscapes, which are really pretty, and there's nothing to say you can't do that. I would say go to the web, to YouTube, and then here's a little alcohol so I can get this moving a little bit, and watch her create one with her twirly sticks and her tools, and she's really a lot of fun to watch and learn from, and she's one of the ones I learned from. So, use what tools you have, and YouTube is, holy cow, I can't even imagine life without YouTube around my house. If something don't work, get it on YouTube. You can't figure out how to make it work, go to YouTube. YouTube always has somebody that's very helpful and in getting things out and showing you step one, especially with my new camera, which I'm not real thrilled at because it doesn't do really good video, but yeah. You can step through this all you want, like I'm doing right now, or you can roll it through and blast it through. But I just didn't want to do that right now. So I don't know where we're going with this, but the next thing, I think I'm going to use some of this honeycomb on there. No, I think I'm going to make, what can I make? I'm going to put a water feature on here someplace. Let's see if I can't maybe put something in here and make it look like somebody had some sense. But like that. How about that? You know, when you make boo-boos, nobody knows it. I'm living proof. Yeah. You just work through it. Work it, baby. Yeah. Yellow and blue make green, but we already got the green down there. See, I'm not putting my caps back on, and you really, I know you really don't need to because of that plug in there, and it's not really going to do anything to your inks. You just put your caps back on, because then when you don't put the caps back on and you grab a random cap and put it on, any ink that was in here stays on there, and then when you put it down it gets all funky because you get a combination of wherever this lid came from and whatever you have right here. So yeah, and then you get the occasional splash like I just did, but we're going to make that part of our design like big time artists do. Okay, let's just blow this around a little bit. Blow that around. I don't care about the tendrils. Sometimes if I'm doing something that's not kind of abstract, I get upset about the tendrils, but not mostly. I kind of like that color, especially with the blue. And let me try a little darker. This color is teakwood. Teakwood. Love teakwood, but it's kind of Danish modern furniture. Oh, fudge. There we go. Sometimes it just shoots out and you don't want that. It's kind of a dark. You know what this looks like? Check that out. I'm thinking Dairy Queen Peanut Butter Parfait. Yeah, I know. It's early in the morning. I'm always thinking about peanut butter parfaits. Something about my childhood, I guess. No, I don't think it was. Couldn't have been. I'm too old. Somehow I got hooked on those things. Haven't had one in a couple of years, which is a good thing. So anyway, they sure don't need from me. Kind of gives, I don't know, I probably should have used that first because darks recede and lights pop out. So, you know, it's kind of like shadows, but, ooh, I'm glad I didn't have that pointed at me. As you can see, you get really, I don't know, at least I got a landscape going here somehow. I'm going to work that down there. Loosen that up a little bit. And the other thing I'm going to try, if I run out of time here, and I don't have my timer here, but if I run out of time, I'm going to re-click and see if I just can't keep on taping. You know? That's pretty much what Walter Houston does when he's doing a picture, so I don't know why I can't. I mean, this isn't exactly Sunset Boulevard, but it could be. We got sun. Let's see if I can really screw this up. Where's my yellow? Here we go. Let's see if I can't, because I got splatters in there. That's the other thing. Let's see what happens. I can't move that. And I'm almost out of time. I'm hoping this even is still taping. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm still taping. Still taping. Okay, you can see how that's going to force that out, but it might change. So, you know, don't get all frantic when you start seeing bubbles or things like that. And just let it go. Just let it go a little bit. Now, since we're still taping, let me see. I hope I hear the click because I'm rambling here. Let's see if I do a little bit. My last video that you didn't see, my whiteout, or my stuff here, clogged. Oh, what a mess I had. It had it on me, I had it on the dog, I had it everywhere but where it was supposed to go. Because the clog, I blew the clog, and bada boom, bada bing, it was everywhere. I don't know, I kind of like that. Kind of like a water feature coming out. Now, let's see what kind of damage I can do with this little brush. Let's see if I can't move that up here a little bit. These are one of those little brushes from, actually, I'm not sure if you can get them from Sally's, but they're to do nails. And, you know, Sally's Beauty Supply. Yeah. Yes, I go there religiously. Yeah, obviously it's not working. But, yeah, maybe, let me try this. If you tilt your bottle a little bit, you get a little drip, you can pick that little drip up on your, what you call it, and bring it down and kind of make it do whatever you want it to do. And I'm thinking, I'm liking this a little better, and we'll see how it does. The lid, or the little stopper on here, acts very much like your palette that you're going to, if you dip it, you know, like your Pringle can lid. I just use this. Of course, it makes the top kind of messy, but it's going to get messy anyway. So I figured it's a tool, and so I'm going to use the tools I have available. This stuff is too expensive not to use whatever you got at hand. I don't know how you feel about it. I don't have burnable money. I don't know that anybody does, but I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? I'm not liking the blue, but I am liking the blue, but not like what I just did. So let me see if I can't feather that out a little bit and see if I can't make it less regimented there with a big line. And kind of let it drift down. I think we're taping. Oh, okay. I don't know if I showed this to you guys, but this was the first one I did, and it just happened. Blowing ink this way, blowing down this way, blowing. And when I stopped, I went, holy cow, I got dragons. I got dragons flying out of the sky. And that's where I stopped. So you never know what you're going to end up with, because the inks are doing this. No, I think I was blowing this way. I must have been blowing this way. I don't remember now because it's been a while back. And then, because I loved it so much, I did the resin. I poured the resin over the top, and that would be this resin right here. Art resin, high gloss epoxy resin clear. This doesn't smell. It doesn't have those high vote VOCs, no VOCs. It works like a dream. If I'm going to do something, pour like a tray, I'll do 1 medicine cup of this, another medicine cup of the hardener, mix it for 3 minutes, pour that puppy on, get my little, it's not a Bunsen burner, it's like a creme brulee torch, blow it over the top of it. Don't worry, don't get all overclumped over that one. Blow it over the top, it pops the bubbles that are coming up, smooths it out, and it gets just like glass. The only thing you can't do on this is use it as a trivet, because you don't want to put grandma's wonderful 150-year-old casserole dish on this, because it will become permanent. It's not, it won't resist heat. A coffee cup maybe, but nothing off the burner onto this, because it's just not gonna happen. You can get something called brake caliper paint, and it's if you get the clear and spray and do multiple sprays of that on here, you can put anything up to 300,000 degrees and it's not going to stick, which is a good thing. And I tried it, it works. I use a trivet today that I treated with the caliper brake paint. but there's like 15 sprays across that before I finally found, I had an old tin cup that I kept putting down, and finally it stopped sticking on around the 15th or 16th spray. I don't know how many really, but it was a lot of sprays. And I do it now. If I take something out of my slow cooker, it goes right there, my pot, and it never sticks. So that's just something for you to know. And what else? I think, see how wonky that got now? I probably need to do another one, but I'm not. I'm going to leave it like that. Not happy, but you guys see it, and I can wash that away, and it'll be fine. Another one, since we're taping, this is the one I really messed up, and let me show you that one, because I love showing everybody my mess ups. Like, that's not, whatever. Anyway, let's see. That's the one I messed up. But you can look at that and you can see things in it. And if I turn it this way, you have a kind of like an escarpment or something coming over the top. If you look at it this way, Lord only knows, I don't know. But abstracts, I like when I can control them. And that's the problem. You really, I guess you do need to control them to an extent. But let me see if this is dry. Yeah, this was one where everything went wet. Everything wide out, went everywhere, and it was a mess. So anyway, that was my wonky one. And I think that's it. So I'm going to get this, let's see what time it is. It's about 10 minutes to 11. So I'm going to end it here, and I will see how long this takes. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye.